at Miami. And, Greg, they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got one shot at this. There's not going to be anything secret about their game plan. They just got to play to their strengths.
Inside, here's Dragic. Basket counts.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper.
Can't be indecisive on those quick jumpers. Let it fly.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. Richardson outside. They get it back. Bosh. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. Right side, the pass to Anunoby. And it goes down 2 points.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Miami grabs the miss. And DeRozan gets the low. Back to DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
I love the shot preparation DeRozan shows there. Ready before he caught it.
Here's Dragic from outside. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. It's no walk in the park facing a scorer as skilled as DeMar DeRozan. I asked Coach what sets DeRozan apart, and he told me he can go at you in so many ways. He has great footwork, attacks left or right, and can jay you to death if you give him space in the mid-range. A pretty apt description, if you ask me. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Bosh, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. The three, rebounded by Valanciunas. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lowry for 3, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Oh, Whiteside in position. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball outside for Lowry. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And here's Anderson for 3. Good on the triple.
Nice work offensively, spreading out that defense and then capitalizing.
Now Dragic. Pass to Anunoby. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got 5 points so far. Lowry passes to Siakam. DeRozan inside. Richardson cover. And stolen by Whiteside. Now Dragic, 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Three-pointer kept alive. Whiteside, this is the box. Over Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to...
Gotta love, I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
Both teams will make substitutions. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And that one falls for Bosh.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And here's Joseph for three. Pass to Cole. Good on the three-point shot.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
A savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Bosch, a screen on Joseph. Pass to Bosch. Shoots over Pirtle. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Bosch.
That medium range area, that is the sweet spot for Adebayo's jumper.
Adebayo the screen. Pirtle with the steal. In the corner, Powell with it. Over Beasley. And again, it's Toronto converting. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bosch, a screen on Joseph. And the dunk by Bosch.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Coles can't hit.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
What a performance for Chris Bosch. He has been the story for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Ross.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Pass to Mobo. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Unable to get that one.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Mobo. The Heat getting the bucket. Now here's Powell. Here's Valanciunas. He is guarded by Adebayo. Toronto working the ball around now. Powell for three. Rebound by the Heat.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Johnson shooting. It's going to go on Norman Powell. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Vucevic checked in for the Heat. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
trailed here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Carroll. He's covered by Bosch. With the shot. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Powell.
Keeping his composure was key to knocking that shot down under duress.
Here's Cole. Here's Caboclo. Offline with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Caboclo. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Ross is checked in for the Raptors. DeRozan comes in for Caboclo. He hits the second from the line. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time throwdown by Adebayo. That dude has some power.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. And it's tonight.
Well, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
The Heat leading by 6. Anunoby outside. Here's Bosch. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's DeRozan. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. It's DeRozan top of the key. Back to Lowry. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Raptors trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DeRozan kicks to Lowry. And again, Toronto no up.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Shots good by Bosch.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Toronto calls timeout. Josh Richardson's checked in for Chris Bosh. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle is checked in for Valanciunas. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. 11-point game. Siakam, a screen on Dragic. On its way from DeRozan for two. Hits the jumper in space. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
That was a nice pass by Siakam, showing off his point forward skills.
Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Richardson for three. They get the rebound and the jam by Whiteside.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Now, here's Siakam. Nothing on the board. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Can't fault the D. He just beat them with better offense.
Hurdle with the steal. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Dragic kicks to Adebayo. Here's Anunoby. All three off the mark. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Miami ahead. They lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's Dragic. Anunoby outside, and the three ball is good. Anunoby's got the first points of the second half here for the Heat.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dragic against Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night. Richardson outside. Pass to Bosh. Over Siakam. And another basket for Miami.
And you got to like the interior game of Bosh. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
Out to DeRozan. A three ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dragic with it. Lowry picks him up. Anunoby is screen on Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Dragic with the 3. Bosh. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Valanciunas. Now DeRozan. And again, Toronto no up.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
To the inside and stolen by Whiteside. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Whiteside and stolen by Siakam. Here's DeRozan. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Dragic looking for an opening. Bosch passes to Anunoby. And here's Bosch. A three-pointer is right on target. Bosch has got 25 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Outside Lowry. On its way from DeRozan for 2. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 13. And here's DeRozan. He's got 19.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Pirtle, he is checked in for Toronto. And so Bosch nails both of them.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Here's DeRozan. Connects on the 17-footer. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
They know how versatile and effective DeRozan's scoring ability is. That's why this team leans on him like they do.
To the paint. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And that's how you want to pick and roll. The defense has to be on its toes when he's in that set.
A minute 20 left in the third. Up top, DeRozan. He's got 21. That's to Ross. Clock at 4. And the 3 off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
DeRozan for 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to the wing. Bosh against Ross. Bosh with the bucket.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
DeRozan surveying the D.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Foul for three. Here's Coles. Lays it up and banks it in. Coles got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors. Pass to Vucevic. And it's Bosch in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 16.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That one goes. Count it. Vucevic has got his first points of the game. Pass to Powell. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And it's blocked.
Great effort on defense there, denying them down low.
Now Vucevic, guarded by Valanciunas, and good that time.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
To end the run, Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got his first basket of the night.
There was some nice rhythm to that play.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Whiteside. The three from Bosch. Drills the three-pointer. Bosch has got 37.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. OG Anunoby's checked in for Adebayo. Richardson comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Dragic in for Saric. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Miami now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that one drops.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dragic against Lowry, and he converts the layup.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Dragic the pass to Anunoby. It's stolen by Valanciunas. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Anunoby, and he comes up with the deuce. 25 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Dragic the pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fades. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The Raptors call timeout. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Chris Bosh.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Dragic finds Anunoby. Whiteside, a screen on Anderson. Anunoby, good.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Valanciunas. Whiteside, DeRozan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter. Dragic against Lowry. Bosh passes to Anunoby. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Bosh.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. He doesn't get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to West from downtown. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's...
And stolen by Lillard. Oh, what a play inside.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
McCollum there for the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
On D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Now here's Jordan. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Chandler with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul. Timeout, Blazers.
At the line for the Trailblazers, taking 2 shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, they had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thanks, David. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there now gives them a little bit of breathing room.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Beyond the arc.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 5. The second one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Fruitful trip to the line there. He's made this a 1-possession game now.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't Greg big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. To Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and...
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Now Beal. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Wall. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Wall actually can score from anywhere on the floor, but he likes to keep the triples flowing just to keep the defense on its toes and respecting his jump shot. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
White against Beal. Here's the three. The Knicks pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A drive by Beal. From deep, Wall. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
And here is Beal. Morris outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Mr. Porzingis. Morris with the block.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Anthony against Porter. Here's Beal. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Porzingis with a screen on Wall. And it's Paul missing. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Wall dishes to Gortat. Porter passes to Gortat. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound by Anthony.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
Paul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it is smooth.
Gortat with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Gortat with a screen on him. There's Porter at the 3. And Gomez grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Anthony for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game. And he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
All these threes, they're getting...
It's a bee, birds singing like bees.
Sunshine, good morning, friends. Yeah. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights, good evening, and good morning, sunshine, good morning, friends. Bad night switches again. And here's the good times. I often wonder will we live again. Good morning, sunshine, good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights that a good chance, we'll try again. I often wonder will we live again, will we live up? Higher ground, you can't even see me from this side in town. Summer soft cherry blossom with a crown. My Sharia more another star now. She knocks me off, my feet just in time to tell me off. But I can't even hear you speak when you talk. Why by word and every missing know it all. But you knew that sunshine. Yeah. Good morning, evening. Yeah. Goodbye to bad nights. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Good evening, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning.
Five seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 35 points for Stephen Curry.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Back to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. And the Warriors, another three.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
McCollum outside. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 23.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Launches a three, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Klay Thompson.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry looking it over. Shot on the wing, and it's Golden State with another.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Timeout, Blazers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Damian Jones is checked in for Kevon Looney. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Allen's checked in for Davis. Zach Collins comes in for Mason Plumlee. Chandler's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Lillard subbed in for Wang. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. Let's see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
It's tipped. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant. McCollum there for the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Green against Collins. Here's Curry. Outside Durant. So smooth on the three from Durant.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
McCollum against Thompson. And that one is good.
Relentless at the offensive end. This is a one-man wrecking crew.
Warriors trail by 6. Stephen Curry misses the deep 3.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Now, here's Lillard. Collins, a screen on Curry. 5 on the clock. Now Allen. It's stolen by Jones. Now Green. Up top, Curry. Covered by Lillard. Thompson fires. Knocks down the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by KD.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
And here is Curry to take the lead. It's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Collins outside. And get the 3. And the Golden State Warriors will move on. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed. Enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
is sweet tonight. You find it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. So lucky now to have you all along, girl. I really love the way you love, girl. Forever I will love, baby. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive, baby. You blow my mind. My mind, baby, baby, light my fire. I feel alive, baby. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 무시해서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파치 no face 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
조금 때 같아 곧 내 같아 고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the New York Knicks. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So Cleveland will get the first possession. So the Eastern Conference Finals have now officially gotten going. What a great series we got ahead of us. Outside Irving. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Paul for 3. That shot off the mark. Good D by Irving. Inside, Love kicks to Wade. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
Both free throws good from Love.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Paul, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Both free throws good from Paul.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Irving from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 6.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic. screen roll. A solid decision-making reset. And he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Here's Anthony. A wide open look here for Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Irving for three. The offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
Look, Tristan Thompson is a relentless glass eater on both ends, so you got to get a body on him.
Anthony, the pass to Watt. Back to Anthony. Money from the wing.
Got the look he wanted and capitalized.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
White finds Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Irving from long range. Another three for Cleveland.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's a timeout now from Jeff Hornacek. He's ready to talk things through with them. Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Kuzminskis, he's checked in for the Knicks. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Anthony. Porzingis with a screen on Wade. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzminskis. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. James against Anthony. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second, Carmelo Anthony. Third is Porzingis.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Here's Paul, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
And the first one drops. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for New York. Sloan's checked in. Both free throws good from Paul.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
A deep three from Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 15 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Oh, no good and tight defense there. Bothered that shot. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mitchell dishes to Wade. And another 3 for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Ball against Irving. Crafty move. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Knicks trail by 12. It's to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis with authority. I think he liked throwing that one down.
Outside Irving. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Irving's got 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Mitchell passes to Irving. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, great lob to Thompson. Feed that big man.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Paul. Fires away from way outside.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead, up by 15. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rebound by Anthony.
Hey, there's nothing more embarrassing than missing a dunk, but even more so when it's a solo effort.
Here's Duncan, and the rejection by LeBron.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Way ahead of the field.
If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes, 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 baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1.
Here we go.
And the Warriors start out with the ball. And what a moment for these teams as this important game, one of the Western Conference Finals, is getting going here. Now here's Durant. Clock at 6. Outside for Curry. Over Rose. Rose with the block.
Timed it just right and sent it back.
Down low. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
Outside Curry. The tray. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Rose. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. 4 on the clock. Kennard for 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. Hands it from downtown.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Curry. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Bradley finds Rose. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. It's Aldridge high post. Kicks it out to Leonard. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
Hey, when Kawhi Leonard's hitting like that, there's not much you can do on D.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Back to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Rose passes to Bradley. And here is Aldridge. A 3 from Leonard. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Kevin Durant.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Danny Green, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense. And I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fifth best, Derrick Rose.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Outside Durant. Fader on the way. Again, Golden State.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Now here's Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. Curry with it. 7 points in the game. Fires the three. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 5 minutes.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Rose. Bradley is screen on Curry. Leonard on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Casspe's checked in. That one misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Thompson left side over Green and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Bradley with the ball for San Antonio. Green with a screen for Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. We were talking about the challenge of facing Derrick Rose. Coach told me he might be the most athletic point guard I've ever seen. Rose flies around the floor, rising to the rim easily. But he continued, the most impressive thing is his leadership. He's the guy on his team, and his teammates love playing with him. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. To the right side. Caspi passes to Looney. From deep. And Omri Caspi with the three.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Left side, Bradley. Over Jones. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Spurs lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
And he hits the first of 3. Burke, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tony Parker is checked in for the Spurs. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
KD dishes to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. And here's KD for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 5.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Urchinus. And Rooney sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
On the wing, Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Leonard with the range.
Even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Anderson. No scoring in this one. Fires the 3, and it's KD with the rebound. Here's Kesty, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Free throw drops for Gaspy. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Bertans. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Thompson finds KD. And stolen by Aldridge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's really hard trying to distract Aldridge. I mean, when this guy's determined to score, he's going to capitalize no matter what.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Bullock's checked in.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Golden State moving it around. And they get it back. And again, no good by Golden State. Spurs leading by 7. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Durant kicks to Green. Bullock passes to Thompson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thompson's got 8 points.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. The 7-footer Durant using that great length.
Boy, Durant's confidence through the roof. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anybody at any time.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Stephen Curry's checked in for Durant. Spurs also at the sub. Rose is checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Leonard on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Shoots a fader. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 9. And Thompson launches it from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Rose passes to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires from the wing. Leonard, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Green. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Here is Durant. He's got 7. Jones with the screen on Leonard. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists now tonight. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. 6 to shoot. Back to Aldridge. Gets the bucket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do to bother Aldridge. A fantastic score, and he stays locked in, too.
One shot.
Here's Curry. KD on the wing. Back to Curry. Takes a three. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's good. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Thompson. This one for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Fires from deep, and another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Third is Stephen Curry.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
The Spurs with the lead outside Bradley. Rose in the post. Curry meets him. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry buries the three-shot.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Leonard. The shot misses. Nice defense from KD. Thompson outside. For the lead. Defense all over him. Thompson.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A three from Leonard. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Curry. Thompson for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Green with a screen on Durant. Leonard, no luck. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Just 4 to shoot. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Anderson, who's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. .149 left to play in the third. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Here's Rose. Still yet to score. Pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Golden State. The wide open look for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 7. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Green, looking to end the run, sinks the three-pointer. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Green right back at you with that 3.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry nailing the deep one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Rose dishes to Aldridge. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Aldridge has got 5 points now this quarter.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Rose surveying the D. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now let's go courtside for this story on Kawhi Leonard. David, what have you heard?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. If it's any indication that they don't think it's too serious, he's going to play through it. I'll keep you updated as we find out more. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks.
Yeah, you know, you want to get him back as quickly as possible, but the key there is to balance it with giving him time to fully recover. You don't want to rush him back.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. And he finally knocks one down. Warriors leading by 7. Green with a screen on Kennard. And it's Green slamming it down.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
Pass to Bertans. Lets it go. It goes straight through with the swish.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now Kennard after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
Some guys struggle with the corner shot, but he put it down smoothly.
Green with a screen for Thompson. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timeout Spurs. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Tony Bradley's checked in for the Spurs. Lunt comes in for Kyle Anderson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over the plan during the break. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Devin?
Thanks, David. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green, the pass to Thompson. Over Blunt. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, you can make the argument that Clay's got the purest shot in the NBA.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Now here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Thompson passes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Durant. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. KD's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Outside Rose. Five on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Train from outside.
That was a sweet one right there.
Shoots the three. Bucket. Curry with the answer.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
From deep, down it goes for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Durant. Thompson takes advantage. That J is good.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Buries the deep ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout, Spurs. Here's Leonard. Puts it up from deep. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Basket is good.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Lets loose a three, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Leonard.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Klay Thompson.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Now Thompson. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. A three-pointer. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Rose. Kennard with a screen on Curry. Clock at 4. And the Golden State Warriors will move on.
An amazing accomplishment, no doubt about it. I mean, you could tell from the moment these playoffs began, they were committed and determined to make a deep run. They had great confidence in this. They'll be the ones hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers here at Quicken Loans Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Warriors. They've traveled a long road to get here, Greg, and with one game left, it's hard to imagine them stopping now.
Yeah, you get this close and nothing is going to slow you down. Their talent, undeniable, and this is when you see the great players truly make their mark. And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's James outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Knocks it loose. Durant with the steal. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry outside, and the Warriors another three.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. When I asked him about tonight's matchup, he said, we've got our track shoes on because we're going to be chasing Curry all game. He added, he's in constant motion, on and off the ball. There's no doubt he's one of the best conditioned athletes in this league. We'll see if they're ready to run. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Outside Curry. It's up a 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Teron Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
First free throw is good.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Curry with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pulls from the top of the key. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got 7.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Mr. Curry, there's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Looney sends it back.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
It's good. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 minutes.
Thompson outside, shoots the 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. 1:05 left to play in the first. They grabbed their own miss, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, Tristan Thompson is a relentless glass eater on both ends, so you got to get a body on him.
Thompson passes to Curry. Now Looney. Here's Durant, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
James outside. The kick out to Irving. A 3-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 5 points so far.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous lead.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Cooper's checked in.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And Durant puts up a deep 3, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's him simply saying, even out here, you better guard me.
Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the middle. Here's Bogut, and it's Bogut with the finish.
Just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
exchange, looking it over. Fades back. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He has it all moved in tonight. So tell him to stay in attack mode.
And finished off by Bogut.
And how about the flexibility of Bogut? The timing makes him such an easy guy to set up at the rim.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Kevin Love's checked in for Channing Frye. Golden State also making some changes. Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Caspian for Cooper. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Mitchell on the move. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice take that time by Mitchell. Excellent work getting to the rack.
Green with the screen for Durant. Knocks down the three ball. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
A different look now for Cleveland. Frye comes in for Sanders. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Mitchell. And Golden State also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Caspi. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Wade. Wade slamming it home.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a team guard.
Outside, KD. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
The free throw drops for Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sanders is checked in. And he nails the third.
and didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
6 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Thompson against Ball. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Ball, the pass to Wade. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not typically a three-point shooter, but there, Wade getting his revenge.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer, and another three for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stolen by Thompson. Looney kicks to Thompson. Lets it go with the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
James. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Looney. Now Thompson. And Paul with the block.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
Here's Love, drilled from 11 feet out.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Lonzo Ball. And the Warriors making a change here. Jones finds Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. I'm being told he's been cleared to play during the playoff run. But ultimately, the decision will be his. Back over to you.
All right, David, thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work. and helping these guys be ready to perform.
Wade passes to James. Over KD. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Golden State Warriors.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-okay.
Well, I don't have a Super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They've made it this far, game one of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Nice. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 12. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's the Warriors' ball. At one point, they led by 16.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Passed away. Oh, good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Played outside to the inside. Here's Love, and Jones sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
He gets that one. KD's got 17 now.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's LeBron outside. It's good from long range.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Stephen Curry fourth.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Irving dishes to Love. Mitchell passes to James. Just fine on the clock. Irving can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 19. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Here's Durant, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
One shot.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
Wade kicks to Irving. Shoots over Curry, and that one's good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Durant for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
LeBron kicks to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Thompson from long range. And the Warriors, another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
No good from Wade.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Cavaliers. LeBron outside, takes it inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And Cleveland making a change here. Sanders is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Wade can't hit.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And the basket by Curry.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Sanders. And Ball subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Outside Curry. For 3, Bullock. That one doesn't drop. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Mitchell passes to Frye. And Frye slams it in.
I like that he passed out instead of forcing his own play there.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half. Irving from long range. Drills it from outside.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
6 to shoot. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pass to Harris. Over to the wing. Caspi finds Harris. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. Here's Wade. That's in there. Love with the assist.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
Back to Burke. Harris passes to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Harris misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Fry. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Mitchell wide open. Hits the three-point foul.
Already a confident three-point shooter. The young guard, Mitchell, understands how dangerous he can be from there.
Looney kicks to Burke. And here is Harris. Goes up to the stripe. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that one misses. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lobbed up there for Love. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Looney. It's blocked.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
And he recovers it. Pass to Bogut. Outside Collison. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Fry dishes to Mitchell. Back to Fry. Oh.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And Caspi kicks to Harris. Here's Looney. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
What a finish against contact. He definitely earned that bucket.
To the paint, the kick out to Ball. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists tonight.
Playing Lonzo off ball, pun intended, and he knocks it down.
Caspi passes to Collison. And here's Harris from the arc. That one, no good. Wade with the defensive effort. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Warriors leading by 19. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
You can see Mitchell able to absorb that contact extremely well because he's got such great body control.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
the Cavaliers. James comes in for Channing Frye. And Irving subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Tell you what, Mitchell may only stand 6'2" or so, but he makes up for it with his strength and that incredible 6'10" wingspan.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. He punishes the rim on a coast-to-coaster.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Outside Durant. Now Thompson. No problem with the wide-open J.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Love with the screen on Green. Cleared away by Curry.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Sinks the big jumper.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
James fires from way outside. The response triple answers back. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 17. Outside Durant. Now Thompson. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wade against Durant. 5 to shoot with the fadeaway. And Durant sends it back. And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all.
We want to thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
force from the beginning.